Crane's bringing up, why is Carmine actually in prison for treason? I was at the very early stages of the operation. Carmine was on the boat of the aircraft carrier and took a selfie of himself with all of our equipment and all our stuff. And I can't remember who he sent it to, but
Mr. K.
They put it on Twitter. So Mr. K, leader of the Chang Gang. And Mr. K put it on Twitter. And I can't remember who gave the order, but someone said, get Carmine in cuffs. And he was sent up to prison 24 hours. And that 24 hours was bumped up to the 30 years. Is he deserving to get the same 30-year treatment as the people that were on that island and fought against us and killed people? As he was a government employee at the time, Department of Corrections.
It's even worse because he's an insider, he's a mole. Basically, is he guilty of treason because he helped the prisoners or the fucking treasoners or whatever, right? I think sending a photo of our equipment would absolutely be help.
He leaked our uniform as well. Nobody had an idea what our uniform looked like till Carmine posted on Twitter.
This isn't just like, hey, go treasonous. This is, hey, here's some information. This is what they look like. This is what they're wearing. This is what they're driving. This is what they're preparing. This is how many we have. This is, that this is beyond just encouragement.
My question is, did he send that picture to a treasonist?
He sent it to Mr. K. He never got treason.
So, technically...
So he's not an accessory?
I don't think you should probably push for Mr. K more than Carmine.
That's
two wrongs don't make a right. Just because Mr. K didn't get charged doesn't mean Carmine gets dropped. If anything, we should charge them both, not neither.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should push for 30 years on K. I do agree with that, actually. You're right. Especially if you're reading what it says with treason.
It's part of the problem with no due process is that things slip through the cracks or everybody has a different opinion on it. And then, who's right in the end.
Well, the senator, that's who needs, that's the only person that can go through, right?
We should also talk to a lot of the officers who are involved in not the due process, but the due process of, Who
who cuffed Carmine and all that? Because that's probably the best person to talk to. We should probably.
Erin would be good. She did 5 hours of just paperwork. She did a lot of paperwork. Yeah, that's the thing that's really frustrating from the DOJs because they're saying Pete did not do any paperwork, but I got Erin calling me saying she stayed up till like 5 o'clock in the morning, pushing out all the paperwork and documentation needed for the DOJ. So I'm not sure where that's coming from.
So let's have Carter talk to us, I guess, for lack of a better term, and see what she thinks about what happens if she's the person that dealt with it firsthand. And if she feels like it's sedition over treason, we can go to sedition. And then as for who makes the judgment call on this stuff, because there's no due process, it's going to be the senator, right? It can't be a judge because there's no due process.
Yeah, Crane is currently also saying he got the outline by a judge, and he's trying to understand why it's treason, not sedition. So